Offensive line here early, getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The Bearcats begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll run it, hand it off to the running back. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
That's one of the more impressive drives that I've seen in a long time. They did not throw the football, and this running back got behind that big offensive line, just moved the ball all the way down the field, and then finally into the end zone. That is very discouraging for this defense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Blue. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Gee. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down after that completion. Looking for a receiver. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion sets up a third down play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only...
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
As the first down is still going. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a first down at the 47.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And now from the pistol formation. And in first down, right back to the running game. And tackled after a small pickup there. Sam Houston State is in the lead here, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. Inside the 35. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Wrap down the middle. It's Blue.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
They look to throw it here on second down. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Sam Houston's offense back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback, because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Sam Houston. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
International 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Makes the grab. It's Blue. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Blue. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into open space. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 1st and long now after the penalty. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a quick grab. It's a fumble behind the line. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Boy, the offense catches a break here, Chris. You know, all week long as a coach, you work on the fundamentals, so when you get out into the game, your players aren't overthinking. They're just being natural athletes. Here, they don't do a good job of securing the ball. It almost cost them. They're lucky to get that ball back.
A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grabs near the sticks. It's Blue. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks it through with confidence.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bearcats will kick this team to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
An important 9 yards gain there brings up just 3rd and 1.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Nobody's lost the ball. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Touchdown, Bearcats! They are pouring it on now. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Bearcats will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Bearcats! And the route is on.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The shotgun running play call.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Bearcats offense back out there now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the force, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Bearcats are in the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Florida International offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Nice grab. It's Gee. They bring him down after a short gain there. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw yet again. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught quickly. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Sam Houston State is in the lead here, Kirk. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, And the stats will reflect that. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Florida International.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are...
It's blocked. Still a live ball here. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
35. Florida International, 12.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchdown. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the single back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback keeps the football. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Great throw caught on the left side. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The Bearcats are going to keep this drive moving. Leaning on the run game here late. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Man, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out. Brings up a big 3rd and goal.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll give it to the back. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense, flying to the football.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pass is intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the